Hi, this is Tim Dow for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm here outside the Hard Rock Cafe, not to be confused with the Hard Rock Hotel, which is in Playa Paraíso, miles away. It's a bit of a grey day, but it's better than we were expecting because they said there was going to be 2 days of unprecedented precipitation. And you got to say that without wet lips, I tell you. And also the worst storms and high winds. We've not seen much of that at the moment. They do promise it for today, but there you go. It is spitting a little bit, but I love that because it reminds me of Blighty in the summer. Who are we with? We're with Tracy Addison. Here she is. Now, you all remember Tracy, don't you? Meet Up Monday and all that stuff. We went for a walk as well, didn't we? Last time we did. Yeah. Walks and Meet Up Mondays. And Michael. It's a bodyguard. And we got a treat for you today as well. I contacted Tenerife Tez, and he was going to come yesterday. He didn't make it, and he said he might come today, but I thought, well, with the weather as such, he might not turn up. So I thought I'll go and grab him out of bed. So I went to the Devon Arms and picked him up. Here he is.
Hi.
So,
welcome, folk.
Welcome, folk. Those of you who've not seen his face before, this is what he looks like.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Yeah, but he looks a lot younger than I expected.
Oh, cool, blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Or older, one of the two. I don't remember. Eh? So, Tracy, you've got the mic there today.
Yep.
There's 25 people watching already. Do you want to say hello to anybody?
Hello, everybody. I don't know them all by name.
Don't know them all by name. Is anybody watching from home?
No.
No?
No.
You didn't say I'm going to walk with Tim and watch TV, no?
No, I still said I'm going to be famous, I'm going to be on YouTube.
Right, so which way do you want to go?
Anywhere you like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we go and have a look at the beach?
Yeah. And then the waves crashing, because they are.
Are they?
I see it from my hotel.
Which hotel are you in?
Park Santiago 3, but I'm not in a studio this time. I'm in an apartment one.
Oh, very nice.
Bedroom, and we're more updated than the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool dude.
No outdated tiles. Posh bathroom. No pink bath.
Is that what you had last time?
Shower,
Pink bath?
yeah, pink bath with shower.
That was Graham's Angry Velo's place probably. He's got the pink baths. He's got an apartment here in Santiago, whatever it is. Yeah. Is it 3 or 4?
3.
This one's 3, is it?
Yeah.
Where's 4?
And then 4's just
next door.
down
down
to
there
bottom.
on the right.
No, down to the bottom, and then just cross over that road. That's 4 there.
Okay.
You see that building there?
Oh yeah, that's 4, is it?
There.
Okay, no, I think he's got it in 3. But there you go. Let's see who's on.
3 has got the posh pool.
Can't you go in the other pools?
Well, apparently it says you can on the website, but
Yeah. But
somebody asked who was staying in the 4 because it got put in the 4.
Yeah.
That they can't use the Park Santiago 3 pool.
Why don't you just go and swim? Who's going to stop you?
Because you've got to have to wear bands.
Band. The Band of Brothers.
A coloured band.
So we got Dave, we got Gordon, we got Julie, we got Denise Pearson, Tricia Slater, Michael Penny, Betty Hannigan, Rigor Mortis, Stephen Marchant.
Rigor Mortis.
Cool dude. I know Rigor Mortis' real name, but I'm not saying nothing. I always like to know the real names of people. Michael, enjoying yourself? In the background there?
Still a bit tired.
Bit tired.
Yeah, because we were supposed
He was late.
Get to the airport yesterday at, what was it, 10:40. But we was running late, and by the time we got to his hotel, it was 1 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
So we'd not slept.
Let's cross the road.
And then I was up at 6 o'clock this morning.
At 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Jeez. But it's warm enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did you say, about 25, 26?
Had to leave window open.
Muchas gracias, señor. Hello, Tricia, says Denise Pearson. That means Tricia's on. No sunglasses required today, no.
No.
In fact, I left them at home.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
It's going to pass today, so we should be all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, we're in Las Americas. We're in between Park Santiago 3 and is this the Cleopatra, is it?
Yeah.
And the Cleopatra, and we're walking towards Playa El Camisón, I believe. David Campbell's on. and it's really warm. So I mean, it looks like it's a bleak day in Britain, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
really, it's so good. Buen trabajo, señora. De nada.
Well, the sun's out in England.
Well, that's like, they're the best 2 times in England are Christmas and summer. Tim, clear skies and sunglasses required here, says Denise. That's in the north, in Puerto de la Cruz. Cool dude. Yeah, we just got the tail end of it, I think, Denise. But there's no wind whatsoever. So
Like when I come yesterday, I was expecting it to be really lashing it down and it just drizzled.
it just drizzled, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually don't usually get a lot of rain in KL, but there was raining yesterday, but I still sat outside.
Yeah.
So we got some nice crashing waves, I see.
Yeah, the one I've crashing this morning at 6 o'clock.
We've been on 5 minutes already, 61 people and 20 thumbs up. Thank you so much. So you arrived last night, you said?
Yesterday at 1 o'clock in apartments anyway.
Okay, so did you get a transfer from the airport or did you get a taxi?
Transfer.
Yeah? Did
Oh,
you have to go?
20 minutes.
Did you have to go anywhere else?
We just dropped off, en route.
Okay.
I think we all dropped off at 2 different hotels, and then it were ours, 3 different, and then ours.
Cool.
But last time we dropped off a lot.
Yeah.
We go back, next Friday.
A week tomorrow? No,
Yeah.
a week on. Oh, a
on
week tomorrow,
Friday,
yeah?
No,
Okay.
it's Wednesday today.
Is it Wednesday today?
Yeah.
A week, day after tomorrow then. So you're here for 10 days.
Yeah. And then we put our suitcases down, then we went out to Harriet's tea rooms.
Very nice. I was there yesterday. Well,
And then
near it.
we went to the Tenerife Tez excursions
Uh-huh.
to book.
Did you see Dan or was the...
No, Matty wasn't there either.
No, he's on a day off in...
Yeah. And so we got a jungle park tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And then Friday we've got a boat trip.
Where are you going on the boat trip?
See whales and dolphins again.
Wales and dolphins?
Yeah.
I used to live in Wales, you know. Here we are, here we are. These are the people who are walking with Tim in the rain. And here is the crashing waves. Oh, very nice.
It wasn't half windy last night though, about 11 o'clock at night.
Was it windy?
Yeah, because we were in bar.
Cooling down. Yeah.
Webby's on.
I expected it to be really raining this morning when it says it's going to have a lot of rain.
Chris Godfrey got him on the big screen.
This is it.
Thought we'd come from
Care
warm
Studio.
to come here with rain.
Alan Fraser, good morning Tim and Tracy, good morning everyone. Can see my room at Cleopatra listening in the background as I'm on the M61. He's up here on top floor, but on the other side looking over the pool.
Yeah.
The Cleopatra. Every same morning Webby. I got to film him this afternoon.
Have you?
Yeah.
That sports round.
And I got to remember, before I come out, I've got to take all the footage I took yesterday of the rum pot and the and Terry and stick it on my computer before I come out. Because last time I went out with him and recorded some pubs.
Yeah.
And then on a Wednesday I recorded him. And the first thing I did was format the card. Yeah. And all of the work from today, or yesterday's gone. So I've got to remember that. Remember that. There you go. Right, so...
yesterday we saw somebody with crashing waves in the same. I thought, are you stupid? It was worse than that.
Really?
Yeah, and they were in the sea.
Isn't there a red flag or something?
I
Have a look round here.
what
Should
flag
we go around
it was.
should we go around that way or that way? We'll go this way and then there's a coffee place down here. We can stop for a coffee, can't we? Here we go, here we go, here we go. So tell me your life story again.
Mine?
Well, what's happened since last time we met?
No, really. Just been busy working to come back again.
Uh-huh. So it's slavery, basically.
It is, yeah.
Slavery.
I've still,
Not taking anything away from real slaves, but...
And when I had that fall the last time I came,
Yeah.
I've still got a
'Cause you were
problem with
drunk?
my leg. Look,
Oh, dear.
it's going to stay like that and I'm
Drunk,
always
was
no problem. No, I wasn't drunk. I was sober. I blame my mum for that, because if she'd have been with me, I wouldn't have been on that trip.
So you're not going to do anything dangerous this time?
No, just
No.
going to go to Jungle Park and then go on a whale and dolphin trip again.
Okay. Don't forget to take your own grapes.
What do you mean?
It's a, oh, Jungle Park. I thought you were going to Monkey Park. Sorry.
No, Jungle Park.
All right. Okay. Oh, they got a nice bird show there.
Yeah. I mean, like last time we were here, we went to Laurel Park.
Okay.
That were nice.
Jungle Park is more, I wouldn't say amateur, but it's more less organised, I think, is what I'm trying to say. And but they do a great bird show, so you're going to make sure you stay for that.
Well, he was disappointed that he didn't go to that last year.
No?
Yeah, because they said they had the buses on for free to take you there, but then it ended up turning out the buses weren't there going running. And you had to get a taxi there and taxi back, and I wasn't prepared to pay that.
Well, that's not good, is it?
But this time the buses are running.
Don't you get the transfer when you buy the ticket? Or do you just buy the ticket when you get there?
No, you buy the... I bought it with Daniel's shop, but I had to get refunded back for that.
Okay, cool.
But they brought it to... Matty brought it to my hotel last time when I got refunded.
Cool dude. You know, for those of you who don't know who we're talking about, Tenerife First Excursions, there's a lot of excursion places on the island and they're all very good, and Daniel says so himself, but I have not seen a company that looks after their people as well as Daniel's company does. They really do bend over backwards to find the right thing for you and not what pays the most commission. And the other thing is that if there is a problem, they personally look after you. I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah. Because he kept WhatsApping me all the time to make sure we're all right after the fall.
Uh-huh.
And even when I got
and
back...
I didn't, did I?
No.
I just said, oh yeah, she fell, she's drunk, that's it.
And then after when I got home, he kept WhatsApping me as well for a while.
Mm-hmm. So turn your rounds, if you just joined us. We're on Playa El Camisón, walking towards the Arts Centre, which is still not open, which is a shame.
What is that for anyway?
It's just an outlet centre with, you know, posh shops in it and stuff.
Yeah.
They call it the Arts, I don't know why. Maybe it was something.
Why has it never been open?
I really don't know, but the speculation is that they didn't have the right, either they ran out of money or they didn't have the right licenses. So that's typically what happens. And Marie's put up WEBBY's link there. If you're not interested in sport,
I don't watch it.
subscribe to WEBBY anyway, because there's a laugh. This has been me in 10 years. Ali, 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 Ali. Des, when did you go to Jungle Park, Tim? I think it was the first year we came, I think. I think it's 2014 I went, or 2015.
I liked Laurel Park, me.
Laurel Park, we went to Laurel Park as well.
A whale show, which I've videoed.
Yeah, Chris could see when we arrived, but her eyes got gradually worse, which we knew.
How is she anyway today?
She decided not to lie on her back today. She's in the fetal position, pretending it's the middle of the night. I've closed all the curtains, so I'll surprise her.
When you see her, will you tell her I said hello?
I definitely will. I definitely will. So what they're doing here? Refurb again? This is the Prince Anthony or something, or the St Anthony, or
I know they're
Sir Anthony?
refurbing some of the apartments in Park Santiago 3.
Yeah.
So I think that one, what we're in, has been refurbed.
Uh-huh.
It's nice bathroom.
Pink.
No, it's lovely. What colour tiles is it? About grey somewhere? Like little white
Granite.
Thingy.
They got all different. Grey is a man's colour. You know, red, blue, grey, green.
And it's a fancy shower as well.
You've got to have granite or something like that. Let's have a look at this. See what it should look like. It's actually basically finished, I think. They just can't open it.
And them scooters are a menace.
They are a menace. Nobody seems to care, but you know, once you go have an accident on them, there's a bit of a hoo-ha for 2 or 3 weeks, and then that's about it. And they're all the same then. Rain stopped anyway. Well, I mean, the drizzle stopped.
Well, it said it was rain from 10:15. I don't know if it meant proper rain.
I heard, well, last night I heard rain from 9, so they're pushing it out, I think. So this is the Arts Centre. They did quite a good job on the gardens.
I like them statues, they're nice.
Yeah, the statues are good, and also
Yeah, the
they've told you what
garden.
the plants are. So if you're interested in what the plants are, you've got like the little signs
It
up.
seems a waste to waste that.
It is. Let's go around the corner. Oh, watch it. Don't fall over.
And that's why I'm going careful.
Hang on, we got to get this on camera just in case I win 100 quid, don't I?
No, it's 250 quid in it.
Give it a push, Michael. You made it, kid.
That's a nice seat, isn't it, that?
That's. I mean, that would be a perfect spot for any Instagrammer,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? So it is really nice. And you imagine there's going to be at least 2 or 3 cafes in there,
Yeah.
and a restaurant. And this is the view then. Beautiful La Gomera.
I can just see it, just the outline.
You
of
just
La
about see the
Gomera.
outline, yeah. I don't think they'll see it on the camera. 76 people watching, 36 thumbs up, thank you so much.
I bet that water's cold.
Actually, the water around here never gets above 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, in the shallows maybe, but
Yeah.
the ocean water. This is Zona Peligrosa, dangerous zone. So highway to the danger zone is Carretera a la Zona Peligrosa. Right, you give me the cough now, Tracy.
Huh.
Isn't the cough that carries you off?
It's the coffin that carries you off.
The
it.
coffin that carry you off. So anyway, over there, with that little mountain over there, is Palmar. You've been to Palmar?
No.
Quite nice. Not
Can
a lot
you get
there.
there by ferry?
No, you can get
Oh,
there
yeah.
by bus.
Bus.
Yeah,
It's the
but I think you can only get there by bus
The-
at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning or something. So it's done twice
yeah,
a day.
the La Gomera can get by ferry though, can't you?
Yeah. Unless you're on La Gomera, then you can get there by bus.
Well, I'm not on La Gomera.
All right. Well, you can get to La Gomera and La Palma from Los Cristianos.
Yeah.
Just walk down, buy a ticket. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And if you're a resident, you get discount. Because they say we live on an island, so we need to be discounted for our travel.
But there'll be no boat trips today.
So we get cheap flights, cheap flights to the mainland, cheap flights to Ibiza. It's quite good. Should we go over the rocks or we should go around?
Well, are you willing to pick me up if I fall?
Am I willing to pick you up? Definitely. if it means a cuddle, I'll do anything. Or I'll be the manager and just get them to pick you up. How's that? Left a bit, right a bit. No, we're not going. I could hear it in your voice. No way, Jose.
Yeah. I don't want another accident on holiday again and then miss some days of my holiday.
Exactly.
So I could do not for last 4 days of last holiday.
Could you lift a glass?
Huh?
Could you lift a glass?
Yeah, but
Well, there you go
that's
then.
about it. I couldn't. It would spoil it for him.
That's him.
He would gutted that he couldn't go out. I couldn't even. Took me from my hotel to the bar over road, 25 minutes to walk over there because I was in that much pain.
And 10 minutes back after
No.
numbing it.
No. Couldn't have on. I were on painkillers, so I couldn't take a drink out.
You know, there's going to be people writing in here says, just a minute, you had a bad accident, you're on painkillers, but you made it to the bar.
And I couldn't sleep. I had to sleep sitting up for 6 weeks.
For 6 weeks?
Yeah. Couldn't lay down because it hurt, because it badly bruised my ribs.
What do you call her, Mrs. Lift? That guy's still talking too fast, I can't understand him. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's back up these steps. After you, Tracy, just in
So if
case.
I fall, yeah.
Probably me that'll go out. You can't say that on here, can you? So, ladies and gentlemen, 78 people watching, 39 thumbs up. Suha Ahmed, lovely day. Des, Scooter Shusby Band. Alan Dawson, good morning all. When did you go to Jungle Park, Tim? Okay, we did that one. Cool dudes. Are we all on in the background? It is really warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
In fact, for me, it's a little bit too close.
It's for me as well.
Sort of like, what's the word? Humid.
Yeah.
The night was moist.
It was still warm at 3 o'clock this morning when I woke up.
Yeah, I don't think it dropped.
I had to open the hotel window because I was too
Take our
warm,
lives in our hands.
and then go back to sleep.
This is our water that we get delivered. They do fizzy water, still water, 8 litre for tap, instead of tap water. Tell them Tim sent you. That's not ours. Josue is ours. He's coming. It's Wednesday today, isn't it? That's all right.
Has anybody tried this restaurant?
Come and show us.
This Taurus one?
Taurus. Is that upstairs or downstairs?
I don't know.
Let's have a look. Thai cuisine downstairs.
It's there, isn't it?
Up top.
It's there.
Oh, Taurus. Okay. Let's go and have a look. Have you been in?
No, I just don't know if anybody else has been. It does Italian as well.
Wood fire barbecue, Argentinian barbecue. That's what it says on the door. The rules regarding COVID-19. Oh, there you go.
I got an email from Tenerife First Excursion yesterday with my ticket for Jungle Park. They gave me a paper one as well. But it was in Spanish, and I thought, how am I supposed to read it in Spanish?
Nice.
We went to Vegas Grill yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I spent £106.24.
£106.24 on 2 of you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
A cocktail, it had two Diet Cokes. He had pill prawns. They were the most expensive starter on there.
Piri prawns?
No, pill, it said.
Pill.
Yeah. I had cheesy garlic bread with this dipping sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Then we both had steak, which was about 26 quid. Then we had some extra garlic fried potatoes. And then he had what was that? This is dessert you had?
Chocolate fudge cake with ice cream.
And I just had ice cream.
Wow.
£106.
So they had prawns, garlic bread with butter, big steaks, extra fries, chocolate fudge cakes, and a Diet Coke.
I had a pina colada.
Oh, see, there we go. There we go.
Do it with the Coke.
No, because he wasn't Coke. He had 4 pints in bar we went last night.
I had a mate, he'd only drink Diet Coke, and he said it was the taste was different than the normal Coke.
Yeah, it does taste different, but I like Pepsi Max. But
Pepsi
they don't
Max?
have it over here that much.
Well, that's a
Pepsi
bit of a
Max.
difference, isn't it? Well, Pepsi Max, I don't have it, I'll have Diet Coke then.
Yeah, but if I haven't got it, I'll have to have Diet Coke.
Right, which way are we going to go? We're going to go left or right?
I don't know, which way do you want
What
to go?
time is it now?
9:30.
9:30. We'll go to the left, shall we?
Yeah.
I'm going to interview Tenerife Tez, if that's all right.
That's all right,
Is there anything you want to say before we go?
No,
Not going,
not really, no.
but before I nick the...
No.
No?
You can interview him
All
now.
right, I'll just grab there, you're in your chest region. Whoops, off camera. Tez is going to put it on. Thank you so much, Tracy.
You're welcome.
And Michael. Let's go and have a coffee now, and on the way I'll talk to Tenerife Tez, and then we'll sit down and have a chinwag.
Where are your parts then?
I'm parked underneath the fountain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you staying, Tez?
Solmar this time, which is like in Los Cristianos.
Well, this is our second time in Park Santiago.
It's a nice complex. I really like that.
It's right on the beach in Los Cristianos, and he was telling me the price. You won't believe it. You won't believe the price. Wait till the end. That's
Well, ours are £2,000 in total.
£2,000 for 10 days.
Yeah.
That's 200 a night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait till you hear what he's paid. Wait till the end, ladies and gentlemen, to find out what Tenerife Tez paid for this hotel
Per
right
night.
on the beach.
Per night.
Per night, sorry. Did I say per day?
It's yeah, per day.
Per day.
Per day.
There you go. There you go.
Cole's in from Cole's place, and you're due to arrive tomorrow as well.
Cole's arriving tomorrow,
Yeah.
and Ray Duffy's arriving today, I think, or has arrived this morning. So we'll probably see him on Friday.
Full weather.
He's not here for the weather, is he? Are you, Ray? He's probably not watching at the moment because he's probably knackered, or still on the plane, one of the two. Right, Tenerife Tez, you've got the microphone now. You've been on me before, have you?
I have.
You have?
I have,
We
yeah.
remember now.
We had the drone that particular time.
The what?
The drone and
The
whatever.
drone, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that. I remember that.
Yeah, and I don't think the mic were working. But there you go. Times have changed.
Exactly.
But yeah, I like the island. It's got to be great, this, hasn't it?
Now, a lot of people think he lives here because he's very prolific in his postings. But he does a thing that Kevin does, where when he's out, he's filming all the time. What do you film on?
Sorry?
What do you film on?
I film on a GoPro 11 and a iPhone 12.
Oh, okay.
The GoPro has issues overeating. But
Yeah, I've got that problem, Smell.
the iPhone 11 is an iPhone 12 is better.
Yeah, the iPhones basically, you don't
Yeah.
really need a big camera with those things.
No.
Although the thing is, I like my big camera because you get a nice depth of field live.
Yeah.
You can only do that in post with an iPhone.
Yeah.
So if you're doing the recordings, you can get a nice depth of field with the iPhone. But if you're live, it'll just give you a flat fisheye front camera or back camera then, which isn't that good. I mean, it's better than what we used to have when we were kids, but you know, my old box
Yeah, we're
camera,
not into brownies,
Lubitel,
are
a Lubitel 2 I had, for those that for camera enthusiasts. That was my first camera,
Yeah.
Lubitel 2 120 film, massive, and I developed the film myself, black and white.
I think the issues with the GoPros is it's technically a camera. So you can't do a front and back without turning it round,
Gotcha.
whereas these iPhones you can.
The other thing is I started off with GoPro actually.
Yeah.
And I was a GoPro 6, and I bought a Feutech gimbal for it, where you triple click the button and it swiveled round like that. Yeah, this one won't do it, but there you go. So, you've been here since Friday,
Yes.
and how long are you staying this time?
It's just a week.
Okay.
It's the lad's birthday tomorrow, so we're going on the buggies up to TD.
All right, you're on Dan's buggies?
Yes.
Cool, dude. I've never been on them.
Neither have I, so that's going to be an experience.
To say the truth, I don't fancy it because, you know, if you want somebody to throw dirt at you and shout, I've got the wife for that. Where are we, ladles and jelly spoons? If you just joined us, 104 people watching. We are at Vista Sur in, well, this is actually Los Cristianos. I think this is actually Los Cristianos. I'm not sure where the border is, but it's a pretty weird border around here. Is this the border, you say?
This is border.
Okay.
America's, Los Cristianos, different saints' days. So
Okay.
that's how it goes straight up here.
Okay. So I thought I was near, but I didn't realise I was on the border. So I'm in, there's both a Rona though, isn't it?
One foot is in America's and other foot's in Cristianos.
There you go. I'm split. There we go. Guys about to start mowing. Doughy Molone. Mowy Dolone. Zoom zoom. I get that. And 3, 2, 1.
On cue.
On cue. On cue too. There you go.
Yeah.
99 people watching now. We lost some. They got bored because I wasn't talking. I'll tell you what it was. They couldn't see me ugly bush. I'm sorry about that, ladles and jelly spoons. You got to see me ugly mush, haven't you? There you go. We're all in. Give us all a wave. Cool, dude. So when did you start vlogging, Terry?
Just over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many subscribers do you have at the moment?
1,600.
1,600.
Yep.
And you're part of the partner program already?
Yeah, it's
Cool, dude.
It's there.
Was it easy to get the 4,000 watch hours? I suppose
No.
it would be. It wasn't?
No.
Did you get the 1,000 before the 4,000, or did you?
Yes.
You got the 1,000 subscribers, and then you had to wait till you got 4,000 watch hours for
That's right. But now it's not an issue.
No.
But it's being known, I suppose.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. Well, if you don't know Tenerife Tez, I'll put a link in the description. Go and see what he does. He does very similar to Kevin, but not exactly the same. He goes in all the places that you'll know and love, and he even knows the places that you like to watch and does more of those, right?
That's right.
And he's got a very, I would say, calming voice, and it sounds like he's floating along and just describing things like, do a typical Tenerife Tez now.
But this is the Derbyshire accent.
Yeah, but
It's,
do a typical, take this gimbal and do a
take the
typical
gimbal.
Tenerife. This is what you're going to see.
Okay, I'm Tenerife Tez, and we're going to take a walk up the Oasis Centre and down to the safari. Just take a walk with me and have a look around. Let me know what you think of that.
Tenerife Tez, all right, you YouTuber, are you?
Yo.
There you go. Do you get recognised at all?
Yes.
Cool dude. And what do? Give them autographs, hugs and kisses.
Ha! Waves.
We're
Thank you very
waving.
much.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
Have I got the? Can I shout on this? Yeah, I've got it in shout mode. Shout mode. I've got to have it in shout mode when Webby's on.
Oh, loud.
He is loud. He is loud, eh?
Yeah.
And don't bloody stop talking. So those of you who don't know where we are, 97 people watching. We are on the Golden Mile, they call it now, which isn't actually a mile. But there you go, I've tested it. And we're coming up towards Compostela Beach. Is that right? Chris Godfrey, Tenerife Tez, second nicest man on the island.
Thank you very much.
He's got to say that because it's on my channel.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to give a thumbs up for that.
A thumbs up for that, yeah. Right, is the Kalima or just cloudy? It's a storm, actually. Storm, well, it's a squall, they call it. A borrasco. Borrasco Oscar. If you look on, the meteorologists name them. Just to say, you know, and basically I think it's squalls are male and storms are female, or hurricanes are female, or something like that. And so they're at O at the moment. So the next one's going to be named after a name starting with P. Yeah. So I think that's it, is it? But if you go to zoom.earth, EARTH, there is a live weather feed worldwide with the radars. Well, it's sort of satellite radar and stuff like that. It sort of mixes a lot of data points and gives you the best sort of like snapshot you can get of the precipitation, the wind direction, the heat, and all that stuff. And you can select which one you want to look at. And it'll also give you a little bit of a forecast as well. And last night they forecast the rain here at 9 o'clock, and the big rain bucket would come over right over the south of the island. And then I looked this morning and they changed the forecast, obviously, because they got more data, and it looks like it's just about to miss us. So they're sort of saying rain at 9 and now rain at 10 and maybe rain at 11, then all of a sudden it'll be gone and they'll go, hey hum. But it was great, it's clickbait. Gonna rain, torrential rain. They actually said unprecedented precipitation. I've said that twice now, haven't I? Yeah. I said it yesterday as well, and I quite like it, unprecedented precipitation. So sounds like something Frankfurter would say, wouldn't it? On, what's it called? I can't think of the film now. It's just a jump to the left. My God, I've gone blank. What's the film with Brad and Janet and Frankfurter, and where you throw toilet rolls at the screen when you watch it? You don't know?
No.
You need to get out more.
I do. I do. Oh, God. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. I got it before. 111 people watching now. They were logging back in to sort of say, it's Rocky Horror Picture Show. You're 30 seconds behind, kids. 30 seconds behind. Hey, the cafe's not open. Oh, yeah, it is. Should we go for a coffee?
Yeah.
You fancy a coffee?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, ladles and jelly spoons. We were actually here the other day with Ash from Out and About with Ash. He's another young up-and-coming vlogger. And watch yourself, Tracy. I've got you on film. Gracias, here. He's buying up brollies, selling them expensively. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Music, music, music. Hola. Where are we going to sit? Table for 4. This will do, will it? Or okay, we'll do this one. Who wants to sit in the rain? I'll sit in the rain.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we can't get everybody on at once here, but don't worry about it because we're going to finish in a minute. I'm just going to let Tez tell a little bit more about his things. Café con leche para mí?
Do they do leche?
Café leche?
I'll have a cold drink. I'll Diet Coke.
Cola light?
Café con leche para mí.
Dos café con leche, cola light. Gracias.
Not much for a hot drink.
No.
Oh, it's actually,
Sticky.
yeah.
It's very humid.
I need a haircut as well. I look like a professor. Right, let me get next to you just to...
Have you ever eaten at the Vegas Grill?
No.
No. Should go, it's nice.
Yeah. We've eaten a lot of different places, but Vegas Grill, no, not that one.
It's like you just go once, it's like a treat.
You had steak, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit picky. I like my stuff like well done.
Well, they ask
Oh, you
how
do?
Yeah.
They ask
Yeah.
how you want the steak anyway.
Yeah, but you can't do a well-done steak at the Vegas Grill. The chef will come out and throw it at
Well,
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
He has well done, doesn't he?
you. I cannot talk for people who have got no taste.
Yeah, thank
I like
you.
my steak well done as well.
Well,
Yeah.
I must be the only one where all I need is for you to wipe its horns. No.
I mean, if
Wipe
I
its
see,
arse, rip its horns off and put it on the plate. I like it really rare.
If I see blood, it's still moving to me.
Well, no, there won't be blood in a rare steak. That's badly done rare steak if it's bloody.
I'll take your word on that.
You've got to do, you do it blue, right? So you do it put it in a plastic bag, put it in water and cook it through in the middle without browning it, and then you reverse sear it. So it's fully cooked, it's just not tough,
Yeah.
right? So it's called sous vide, I think, or you can actually do it where you do it in the oven and then do reverse sear it, so sear it afterwards. So you got like a bark on the outside and inside is blue. Sometimes it's sort of rosy or pink, but it should never be blood in a steak, ever.
I mean, that's fine, but like people's ideas of like cooking steak are different. The son-in-law, he likes his rare, and when it's on the plate, everything's leaking out of it and it's still running round plate. Well, that's not me.
No,
I like my food cooked.
I know. No, I think the thing is that I used to like medium well
Yes.
at the beginning because there was a nice taste to it.
That's right.
And I thought there was no taste to the rare steaks, right?
Yeah.
Until I found somebody who could cook one,
Yeah.
right? And it was a steakhouse in Regensburg in Germany,
Yeah.
and it was a chain. I can't even remember the name of the chain now, but it was a chain in Germany. And the guy came out and I said, I want a rare steak. He says, we do blue. And I said, well, okay. He brought it out, I'm not kidding you. It was blue inside and crusty on the outside. He gave me an extra bowl with garlic oil to dip it in. And he said, just cut it into bite-sized pieces and eat it like chocolate, he says. And that's what I did. And that was the best steak I've ever. In fact, I've never had a steak that good in my life. But now it's just rare steak, garlic butter, dip it, eat it like chocolate.
I will take your word on that. I'll still have me well done.
I think what you need to do is get a well done and then get a blue one on the side, right? Eat the well done one and then try the blue.
Yeah, you see, I used to have like medium to well done. However, chefs have got different sort of opinions of what that is.
Exactly, exactly.
So, okay, crusty on outside, but like not pink on inside. That's my ideal steak. But to get one of those is an issue.
I think you're right, because steak, I mean, a chef is taught never to do a steak well done, right?
That's right,
Yeah,
that's right.
because it's something to do with the Maillard, what's the Maillard process, right?
Yeah.
Where you've got to get a meat up to a certain temperature for it to be theoretically cooked.
Yeah.
And also the crust on the outside.
Yeah.
So it's a sort of a science to get one and the other. And if you cooked inside, your outside is overdone.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to do that unless you get a really, really big steak, or you do it in a sous vide, as I say.
Yeah.
How many people are watching? Let's see if we lost anybody. 110. We lost one guy.
They come and they go.
They come and they go. They come and they go. If you haven't pressed the thumbs up yet, that would be very nice if you've enjoyed seeing what you see. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I don't ask often enough, but yeah, we got quite a few subscribers now after I was pushed by Lee. I've talked to Lee, by the way. He's all suffering, but he's all right. We're going to put up a website. Is Lee dead yet? That's his. What was it? I nearly died, was it?
That's right.
I nearly died.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias, señor. Thank you.
Es perfecto.
So, yeah, what's your name?
Email.
Email. I want to send you email.
Yeah.
No, email. With an I.
H-I-M-E-L.
H-I-M-E-L. Come in the middle of us. Come. Himmel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very similar to the German word for heaven. It is. Himmel, but with two M's. There you go. Himmel, my friends. I thought you said email. So I don't take sugar. You don't take sugar either?
No.
And that's sweet enough for me, is it?
No, don't take no sugar. Oh no, it's sugar. I thought it was salt.
Do you want some coffee with that?
I don't stir it. I'm not that bad.
Oh,
Right, ladles and jelly spoons. We're going to finish up with Tez, then I'm going to turn around and say ta-ra with Tracy and Michael. And for the next sort of 5 minutes, wax lyrical about what your plans are for the channel in the next sort of like 6 months.
I think we're still going to try and progress it and do different areas. However, some areas aren't quite as popular. I think when you start going off to Del Ducky and stuff like that, they're not as popular. Don't know if it's a different type of, well, people who don't watch the channel possibly. And the target audience, I think we'll describe it as that.
Okay.
But I do 1 or 2 hotels, and I like to think it gives people an insight to like, should I book it, should I not? And I think that's a good insight to that.
Do you do restaurant
I don't do food reviews.
food reviews? What about restaurants that sort of like, this is a nice place to sit and chill? Coffee
no,
or something
no,
like that?
I don't necessarily do that. It's mainly the walking or, same as I say,
The tour of the hotel.
yeah. And
Do you ask permission for the tours?
uh,
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, the worst they can do is chuck you out, innit?
well, to be perfectly fair, I always find that if you do ask permission, you get how can I put it, a view that can be like manipulated. Whereas if you go in, you see it as it is.
Right.
And I think that's what people want to see. Ideally, you know, would you want something which is orchestrated, so like everything's so perfect and whatever? I don't think so.
Right.
And there are hotels like they don't like filming in there. It's difficult.
Especially in Del Duc.
Yes,
There's
because
a couple of hotels there where the people have got to sign a non-disclosure agreement,
yeah,
so they cannot even say to their family and friends what goes on inside.
that's right. And you're not allowed to film anybody over there because nobody wants to be seen there, which is bizarre because that's how it goes. Even the shop,
Mainly because they're public figures.
yeah, Well, you could be right, but even the shopping centre over there, you can't film inside there. The security will throw you out, but, well, ask you to go out.
But it's good going in and getting chucked out. That's good for business, isn't it? Good for the YouTube channel.
It is, it is.
I nearly died in Del Duc.
Yeah, I was thrown out. Yeah,
You did the Duke shops the other day, right?
That's right.
What do you think of that?
It's fine, that is. I always find with some of these shopping centres, shopping malls, so many shops are closed and what have you, and they are, even to this over here, it's a shame. And I suspect that the rent, whatever you want to say, the lease is too expensive to make it profitable. Unfortunately, that doesn't add to the holiday experience of people who's over here.
I think shops like that, they do it as loss leaders anyway, just as like a free advertising. Well, it's not free advertising, but you know, it's more like an advertising. They don't expect to sell a lot of stuff in one of those places.
You could well be right, but nevertheless, like when you walk through these malls, I would like to think, well, it's actually full of shops.
Uh-huh.
And
were they closed down, or were they just closed for May, June? Because this is the low season, don't forget.
It is the low season, but there are quite a few shops over there, which is...
They've closed down?
Yeah.
They're gone?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was during COVID and they just haven't got any takers anymore.
You could very well be right, but...
We shall see what we shall see.
Also, they're selling the same goods. Now, you've got to have a niche where you're selling something different. I don't know, so I'm not saying competition is a bad thing, but, you know, if you've got something different, you're going to get more people.
That's true. Unless it's something different that nobody wants.
Well, correct. And it's shut down.
And it's shut down. So, have you ever thought of branching out onto the whole of Tenerife instead of just this little area in the south?
I have only ever been once over to the other side, the north side, or is it the dark side? I don't know.
The dark side. Denise Pearson, if you're still on. Yeah.
But yeah, I prefer to do it over here, and it's like, you'll be amazed how it sort of like changes. It's like bars and stuff, or restaurants, they're here 1 minute, gone the next, and it's like, I try and keep it up to date so people know exactly what it is. It's like this place back of us here.
Cleopatra. What is it? Mare Nostrum.
This is Med. This is
Med Palace.
Med Palace. I mean,
Didn't want to turn around. I could have looked there. Look. Oh yeah, Med Palace.
Amongst all the three of them, there's 90 million euros being spent on them. Majority is being spent on this. This was allegedly, according to Canarian Weekly, going to be open this June.
June's not over yet.
I don't think so. But there you go. It is what it is. Mañana.
Mañana. If you want to do a special vlog, right?
Yep.
Doesn't have to be this trip.
Yep.
A special vlog. I would love to do it, but I can't because of Chris, right?
Yep.
You start in Los Cristianos fairly early in the morning.
Yeah.
You get the 477 direct to Los Gigantes.
Yeah.
You get that bus to Los Gigantes. You get a day ticket, 10 euros, right? So you can get on and off.
Yeah.
You go the 477 to Los Gigantes and have breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Have a look around Los Gigantes. When you finish there, walk back up to the Tipsy Terrace, which is where the bus stop is, and get the 473. And that takes you along the coast.
Right.
And you can get off like 3 stops later
Yeah.
in Puerto Santiago,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Where Lidl is. As soon as you see Lidl, get off the next stop.
Yeah.
That's Puerto Santiago. Beautiful little place.
Yeah.
It's got a nice port. It's got a nice maritime walkway. It's got lots of shops. It's got hotels. It's a bit hilly when you come inland, but there's plenty of on the coast to film. And then walk sort of like with the sea on your right, walk
Yeah.
until you get to another bus stop.
Okay.
And then get back on the 473. And then it'll take you to La Harina, which is only like 4 stops or 2 stops later. La Harina is another area, and basically it all molds into one. It's a bit like Las Americas, Costa Deca, everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you walk the whole thing, it'll take you 4 days, right? Get off when you see something you like, just press the button, get off at the next stop, and have a film around there. You can even film on the bus, right? And once you get back on the bus, 473, and it'll say Los Cristianos, Cayal Savaki, which is our village.
Yeah.
And the next village along is Alcalá. So Alca, Alcak. I don't know. A on the end with a little thing, right? That's split into two basically. At the beginning, there's a big hotel and a nice walkway at the back of it.
Right.
And then if you carry back on with the sea on your right, you come into the old village square.
Yeah.
And the diving port and the port where the lifeboat goes out and all that type of thing, yeah? So that's a beautiful place. Next village along is, well, the next village that you want to film in is probably Playa de San Juan.
Yeah.
Playa de San Juan, get off at the beginning, walk all the way through Playa de San Juan and get back on the end.
Yeah.
Right, on the bus. The next village is our village, Kayasabaki.
Yeah.
Get off at the centre of town by the roundabout and Nebula, walk down the beach, come back up, have a film of that place, get back on. You could even walk over, if you wanted to, walk over to Playa Paraíso,
Yeah.
Hard Rock Hotel,
Yeah.
and all those hotels, and it's a lovely little walk. By this time you've probably had lunch, 11s and early tea,
Yeah.
right? And Playa Paraíso, you can get the 471 then back to Los Cristianos. So that is a day out.
Yeah.
4 or 5 different areas to film. And if you do 15-minute films, you'll get at least 5 or 6 films of each area.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, interchange them.
Yeah. Chop them.
Or do one, your final cut, right?
Yeah.
Do a show reel, which has everything in it in sort of fast motion, you know?
Yeah.
How to get the bus from Los Cristianos to Los Gigantes and walk back.
Yes.
Now, I'd love to do that vlog, but I can't do the I can't leave Chris on her own all day.
Yeah.
And I asked her to come with me, and she went,
Maybe not.
Right, ladies and jelly spoons. I'm going to finish with them, then we're going to turn around and talk to Tracy and Michael.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming on, mate.
You're very welcome, and thanks for having me.
Anybody you want to say hello to?
No, it's absolutely fine. I'd just like to thank all the subscribers, and please keep supporting the channel.
And it's Tenerife Tez, T-E-Z, right?
Yes.
For American viewers, T-E-Z,
Yeah. Correct.
just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. Hi, Deanne. Yeah, thank you so much. We'll grab that microphone now, and we shall come and say hello to Tracy. Or goodbye to Tracy.
I might come on Monday to meet up Monday.
Meet up Monday,
But I'll
okay.
let you know by
Do let us know, because if nobody registers, Chris won't come.
Is that little Germany open yet? Back open yet?
It is open, but it's not open Mondays. It's open. It opened on the 1st of June. Can I just click that on there? Let me do it that way. Oops. There you go. So let's get us in frame.
Started to drizzle.
It is starting to drizzle. Ladles and jelly spoons, I'd like to thank Mac. Give us a wave. Michael and Tracy for going online to timothydown.com/events and put in their email address. And you did that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was it easy?
Yeah. Well, I got your email address from last time
You did,
anyway
you did.
as well.
And the thing is, if you go into timothydown.com/events, there's a list of events you can join in, and you just press the I'm going button, or there's one that says I'm going to buy you a beer, which is the Freaky Friday one.
I'd buy you a beer.
You're a darling, you're a darling. And just let us know you're coming. The reason for Meetup Monday is Chris doesn't go out if nobody's registered. For the walks, I only allow one person to register for the simple reason is that one person, the first person, denotes where we are. And so if you say, right, we'll go for a walk Las Americas, then I don't want people registering and saying, yeah, I want to walk in Los Gigantes. Because yeah. Although Tez is the second one, so we do allow people to come on the walks, but then I either pick them up or they make their own way here. So if you want to join in and it's already full, just contact me and ask me where it is. In fact, I usually put it in the event where we're going to meet, so you can actually just turn up, to tell you the truth, and we don't mind really about that. So, you've just arrived. You're here for 10 days. You've got most of your things sorted for excursions for the next few days.
Yeah.
It's going to take you less than 20 minutes to go over the road to the bar.
Yeah.
Because you're better off now.
Yeah.
And we're going to see you again before you go back.
Either on Friday
Okay.
or Monday.
Okay.
Where will you be Friday?
Friday I am in the Monte Cristo. The easiest way to get to Monte
That's
Cristo. In the village,
in
right?
the village,
So you get the 473 to Caio Savacchi.
I'll just get a taxi and take me to this.
473 to Caio Savacchi. You get off at the Nebula restaurant, walk downhill. And when you get to the 2 Indian restaurants, Bombay Babu's the first one, the second one is Masala. Go up the steps by the Masala and we're right there. You'll hear the people do, in fact, if you get there for around about 2 o'clock, you can do bingo, sticky 13. I turn up at 5:30, go live at 5:55. Then we do WEBBY Sports Roundup at 7 o'clock. It's an evening to be enjoyable. To be enjoyable, I'll have to cut that out. So, we're going to do a wide shot now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it. The weather looks really bad, but it's really warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll still enjoy yourself. It's supposed to be finished today, so tomorrow we'll be back to blue skies and everything that you're used to. I'd like to thank Tracy and Michael for asking me to come today. I'd like to thank Tenerife Tez for getting out of bed very quickly when I called him this morning to be picked up near the Devon Arms. But he's got to tell you how much it was a night now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The apartment is €33 a night.
43.
33.
33.
€33 a night for a 1-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
Recently refurbed, all the blocks refurbed. It's absolutely immaculate.
And what's it called?
Solmar.
Solmar is in Los Cristianos. It's down from the Devon Arms.
On the seafront.
On the seafront. Just opposite where the whales are, the statues of the whales, yeah?
Yep.
A bit further down.
And looking towards the beach.
Looking towards the beach. €33 a night.
Yep. Doesn't have a pool, but do you need one?
Do you need one? You got the sea.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Cool dudes. I'll put a link in the description of Tenerife Tez's channel. And you don't have a channel, do you?
No.
Might get him to do a channel. Everybody needs a channel.
I haven't got time, we're working.
We're working. So, we're going to finish it up here. Sorry I didn't get to all your comments. I will look at them later, I promise. I'm going to put the next video that you're going to watch over Tez's head. Just on his elbow there is the place that you can support the channel. Thank you for all your anonymous donations there on PayPal. Right next to that is where you subscribe for free. Nada, nix, niente. And over me is the merchandise, which I don't have on at the moment. It's Tim Dowd, Tracy, Michael and Tez for Living with Emerson Tenerife signing off. See ya. Would wanna be ya. Zoom.